Today, I need you to embrace what comes hard. Today, I need you to accept the challenge. Today, I need you to fall in love with the process of focusing on yourself, not others. There will be plenty of opportunities to get discouraged, to lose your passion, and think that it's not meant to be. But if you're going to reach your destiny, you have to have a made-up mind. There should be something you're believing for that you are relentless about. You're not discouraged by how long it's taking to see results. You don't give up because people told you that you can't do it. But what keeps that competitive edge, what keeps you on top, is the ability to think about yourself and prepare mentally over and over and over again. Because if you don't, life is gonna whoop you until you surrender. To understand how to hit the game-winning shot, you got to miss the game-winning shot. You got to be tough, because the road to self-improvement is always under construction. It's never a clear path to success. You are not swayed by the opinions of others or the constant comparisons that social media throws at you. That's the real competition. That's the real focus. It's not about being better than someone else. It's about being better than you were before. You're focused on your own progress, your own journey. So when you're young and you make mistakes in your journey of self-improvement, don't let them eat you up, because everybody that's made it has made them. There will be days when you want to give up, when you want to compare yourself to others and feel like you're falling short, not on others' achievements, not on others' opinions, but on your own progress, your own goals, your own dreams. Turn your attention inward. Ask yourself, what can I do today to become a better version of myself? And then do it. Take action. Make progress, even if it's small, even if no one else notices. You'll know, and that knowledge, that progress, that's what will fuel you to keep going. But those are the moments when you need to double down on your self-focus. It's about the growth, the learning, the evolving, and that only happens when you focus on yourself. Stop comparing your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. Focus on writing your own story, on becoming the protagonist of your own life. Focus on yourself. Grow, evolve, become. The world is waiting for you to shine, because at the end of the day, that's the only story you have control over. Focus on your own journey, your own growth, your own potential, because that's where true success lies. That's where you'll find the fulfillment and satisfaction you're seeking. Those are the moments when you need to remind yourself why you started this journey in the first place. Your focus should be on yourself, not others. Because when you focus on yourself, when you commit to your own growth and improvement, that's when you truly become unstoppable. And you just got to hang in there through the bad breaks, because the bad breaks are cumin. But when you focus on yourself, you're writing your own rules. You're creating your own path. You're building your own legacy. But they usually come right before the big break is about to happen. You'd get a series of setbacks, and it stumbles up a lot of people. It might not seem like much, but over time, those small improvements compound. They add up to massive changes. That's the power of focusing on yourself. But my life and my success is to say to anyone, you can stumble, you can fall, you can get back up again. The world is waiting for the unique contribution that only you can make. But first, you need to become the person capable of making that contribution. And that happens when you focus on yourself, not others. The body has limitations, but the mind does not. We focus so much on what goes on from the neck down that we forget it all starts from here, in our minds. Everything starts from there. Your attitude is, if I have to believe in myself my whole life, I am not going to stop believing. I am not going to take no for an answer. I'm not going to settle for mediocrity. You have dreams, you have goals, you have a vision for your life. Don't let anyone else's expectations or judgments derail you from that path. I'm going to keep pursuing what's been put in my heart. Your personal growth, your dreams, your goals, these should be the things that drive you forward. You have to decide that your focus will be on your own growth, your own journey, not on comparing yourself to others. If you give up after the first time, or the 5th time, or the 30th time you try to improve yourself, what that really means is you didn't want it bad enough. You are not moved by how impossible it looks to change yourself. And ask yourself, what do I really want? What do I really want for myself? Not what others want for me, or what society expects of me. And write it down. Writing causes thinking. Thinking creates an image, and you get these images growing in your mind. You are building a vision of the person you want to become. It's the visionaries that change the world. Think of that. If you're not mentally ready to focus on yourself, you're never really physically prepared to make changes. And that's where the preparation starts. What would your life be like if you decided, I am not going to allow my fears to stop me from becoming the best version of myself? And I'm saying to you, whatever you gotta do to focus on your own growth, do it. You got to fail in order to win.
Hey look, man.
The people who become successful are the people who have a relentless attitude towards their own growth. When you focus on yourself, not others, you're building a foundation that can't be shaken. Remember, the only person you should try to be better than is the person you were yesterday. Every day, wake up with the intention to improve yourself by 1%. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. When you focus on others, you're playing their game. It's not always going to be easy. Your potential is limitless. Your growth is infinite. But only if you keep your focus where it belongs, on yourself. So today, I challenge you to shift your focus. Remember, success is not about reaching a destination. It's about becoming the person who is capable of achieving your goals. So stop looking at what others are doing. Your life is your masterpiece. Your growth is your responsibility. So today, embrace the challenge. Fall in love with the process of becoming the best version of yourself. Remember, you are your own project. Invest in yourself. Believe in yourself. Focus on yourself. So go out there and make it happen.